What is up, everyone? It's Mr.StealUrGurl coming at you with another Supreme Commander 2 cast. And this one was sent in from a viewer and a supporter. You may have seen him in the comment section below. You know, actually, he or she could be the one who sent this in and be part of the comment section below because they are both supporters. And the map is, again, Desolatia. I am sorry, I'm kind of on a Desolatia kick. So here are the players. We got Ruiki, aka Kael, spawning in as the orange Cybran commander. She is dropping down an early research station. That is quite a bold move indeed. And her opponent is bluetrainbandit. He is the white Aeon commander. He's going to open up with an air factory. That is kind of crazy on a map this small. And as you can see, Kael already has her guys, her engineers queued up. He move, build, and bluetrainbandit had this character going up, but decided to build in back first, which is not a bad idea at all. So let's speed this bad boy up because, you know, this is the building phase and the scouting phase. I love that scout route. That is a perfect scout route for bluetrainbandit. Bluetrainbandit is going to see all the things. Sees that little engineer all by his lonesome. Should turn around and bomb the heck out of him. Just bomb his face off. And bluetrainbandit sees everything. It sees like adapters are coming out for Ruiki. So that, I don't know if you want to turn around and drop bombs on that. You want to go for engineers this early. That's what bluetrainbandit should really be going for, or force some AA. Now, let's slow this bad boy down as it appears that Kael, aka Ruiki, she is going for an attack. She wants to see if there's a mass extractor here. And unfortunately for bluetrainbandit, he overcommits, and these two bots slip by, and it looks like bluetrainbandit went for bots himself to fight the Cybran bots. At this point, I think the Aeon bots have a little bit better range, and once range is researched on the Cybran bots, they are indeed just as good, maybe a little bit better because of the rate of fire upgrade. And now we got some mass extractors coming for both players. Now, what is that engineer doing? Okay, not being lazy, ready to build a factory. So, wait, no, I'm hitting shift. There is no factory to be built. That is one line. That's a liar. That's what a lying engineer looks like. Let's look him in the face and just tell Ruiki that that engineer's a liar. Kind of lazy. Drop down 3 energy generators. Not a bad thing. Wow, that's not a lazy engineer. I thought that was a lazy engineer. So bluetrainbandit's engineer is not lazy. Speeding this bad boy up a tad bit, guys. Bluetrainbandit getting vision on land units. Interesting choice there. I like the building right there, but I don't know about the building right here for bluetrainbandit. He should... you know what? This isn't a bad spot. It's to defend up here. That's not a bad idea. Really should be thinking about sucking up that delicious mass right there. And a point defense. It looks like Ruiki really wants this position here. And a bunch of... what are those guys called? Harvogs are pushing to the north. So this could be very annoying for Ruiki if she doesn't have structure detonate. And if these Harvogs are controlled well, they would not even have to worry about structure detonate. So this should be taken out. That engineer should be killed. Don't get too close to the mass extractors. The energy generators, that's the worst. Not a bad pickup there. Really should be looking into taking out the engineer before anything. That factory might go down, actually. So not a bad pickup there for bluetrainbandit. Very nice move. Got a mass extractor and an energy generator, and not to mention the factory. So that's quite a bit of a loss there for Kael this early on. Ryuki, I'm just gonna say Ryuki changed her name to Kael, and she is being lazy with that commander. Is that commander just sitting there doing nothing? Oh my goodness, that commander is just sitting there with her thumb up her bum. You don't want that. And that is a buttload of freaking fish tooths. Those mobile missile launchers, there's so many of them. Is that going to kill that factory? Oh my goodness, that is a prevented factory. That, at least half of that mass, at least 100 mass. Ooh, Ryuki's sucking it up. So a lot of mass got lost in that engagement, not to mention time. And more energy generators. Probably going jump jet or setting up for a megalith. Not a bad idea. And a nice place for a factory. And so we got factories all over for Ryuki, aka Kael. And that is so many fish tooths. That is just a bit too many for your army. You might do better with more Harvogs or what do you call those tanks? My goodness, I can't remember the name. Yenzus. But these fish tooths, they're not bad if you're going for a factory war. I remember back in 1.2.5 we used to have factory wars, and these things were worth their weight in gold. And don't push them forward, my goodness, not yet. At least make them go around the side and just wreck everything. That could be really useful. Now, this is a bad spot for the fish tooths. The fish tooths are taking damage. That is not okay. Now, this is not what you want against a Siren player. You don't want the Siren player to be dancing like that. They're dancing and in your face. So unit detonate could destroy that entire army, and Kael could still have units. So that could be very deadly. Nice destruction of a radar. So bluetrainbandit is effectively been blinded, and a nice little Nyan factory that's not producing anything. So that's very bad with a lazy engineer. So that's an extremely bad thing there. Now, I like how the fish tooths did some damage to some of those units there, just sitting around. And I like how bluetrainbandit decided to dance a little bit. Now, fish tooths are now playing human shield as, like I said, unit detonate does so much damage to that army. That army just, ooh, like I see that. Now, that allowed Kael to finish on top, and an entire factory went down there. Kael is losing factories. That is not a good thing. Why is this factory up north not producing? And why is this engineer sitting there picking its butt? This is not okay. So, bluetrainbandit, I hope you're watching this and you realize that you're not a bad player by any means. Don't let Cybran do that either. So you're not a bad player by any means. And your commander's picking his butt. Do the commander trick back and forth between the factories. That's a very important thing. And I like how all the factories have a nice little waypoint. So that's smart. That's a good move. And a lot of bombers. These things should be taking off these mass extractors out in the outskirts that aren't defended. And not a bad spot. Not a bad thing to take out the Cobras. Why are you attacking there and not these Cobras? These things are these things are the major threat here. These things are going to kill your economy. You lost two vet mass extractors, so that's deadly. Now, unit detonate. Stop allowing. Can't allow that, Blue Train. So anyhow, guys, that is an awesome move there by Kael. Doing unit detonate, wiping out bluetrainbandit's units, and again bluetrainbandit gets hit with that unit detonate. Now that is a painful thing to happen to you. You lose your entire army, and your opponent keeps their army. And Ryuki, just like I thought, she would build megaliths. That's not a bad thing at all. And look at this yummy mass field. Anybody who gets control of this could pretty much build a megalith for free. And I like it. It looks like double chrome shields for the Aeon player. Now, bluetrainbandit is being real aggressive. Nice moves. Taking out that point defense with the fish tooths. Nice control there. And the structured unit detonate actually hurt Kael there. Ryuki was hurt a little bit more by using the unit detonate. So great move, great maneuvering, And that point of defense needs to be focused down by the fish juice. Nice destruction of a factory using those fish juice. See, that's so many. When there's this many, it does so much damage. But these cobras are attacking the fish juice. Now, nice move there. The cobras are getting utterly annihilated. Now, this area was lost by Ruiki, but Ruiki was smart and built 2 land gantries. These land gantries aren't producing anything, but this one most definitely is. And it looks like a megalith just got out. That was a missed opportunity there for Blue Train Bandit, but nice move from Blue Train Bandit, taking out a gantry. So that is a big loss right here in the center. Is quite a loss for Kael. Now, these units up here since they're tanks, they'd be great if some fish suits were built here as well. Get like 3 or 4 and just push in slowly and take out that point defense, and you could just run amok up here and just do so much damage until this megalith does something. But then Kael would have to choose what to defend, and these units could rush in and do some work. So it'd be nice if Blue Train Bandit did that. It'd be smart if Blue Train Bandit got this last mass extractor. Why is that not taken? Now I'm going to keep zoomed out because I want to see what happens to the units in North. These units in North should be able to push right through as this point defense. That's not enough to stop these tanks. Now, this is a major mistake. That was awful. Sorry, Blue Train Bandit. That was just kind of a little faux pas there. But it would have been a great move if you pushed in there. That might have actually been your game-winning move. If you had some mobile missile launchers and you just moved in a little bit slower, avoided these units, but then again, that megalith would have gotten out and still would have wrecked you. Now, this is good. You got the Blue Train Bandit has the middle, so these fish suits could do some work at the starting mass. Now, keep posturing with these units. That is the right thing to do for Blue Train. Blue Train Bandit is a new player, so if you guys are wondering why this is called a community cast, that is why. He's a newer player. He is doing great against a pro. Kael is an awesome player. Now, this is an awesome move here. Quite a sacrifice of fish tooths and a lot of overkill, so I don't like how that worked out, but really good move in destroying some of those mass extractors. Now, keep away. Blue Train is doing a good job. Kael is doing a great job microing those megaliths. Now, the bot battle. Now, and that's not a good thing to see loyalists mixed in right there. Now, Blue Train Bandit has to push his commander out of the way. Kael with such great control over her units, pushing in. What is going on here? Why are those bots so devastating to... Ooh, that was painful. Now, that was something that was very hard to avoid for Blue Train Bandit, but Kael really pushed her units up in there and blew those Harvogs to Kingdom Kong. They were just donezo. Now, with this amount of megaliths, it is pretty much over. I don't think anything these bots could do. See how they're getting pretty much insta-popped. Woo! I'm yawning, guys. I apologize. I'm very tired. I had a long night last night, so this match is amazing and fun. Don't think it's because of that. I'm just very tired. So, yeah, it is. The match is now effectively over. Ruiki got the nanobot weapon, and Ruiki just wiped out all those factories. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 factories. Raised 7, going on 8, 9, maybe even 10 at that point. Let's just speed this bad boy up, because it looks like Kael has this in the bag, unless this group of tanks could teleport in and just get the commander. But that commander has nanobot weapons, so I don't think that's going to happen. So, yeah, like I said, Structural Detonate is extremely deadly, taking out those Yenzus. Those Yenzus were no match, definitely no match to those that structure detonate. Those are fully vetted mass extractors just chilling. That was a fully vetted mass extractor loss, but right now it really doesn't seem like it matters. I don't know what Kael is doing. I think Kael is just running around looking for Blue Train Bandit, and unfortunately it is up north because this match is pretty much over. Blue Train Bandit is research to which find you. That is quite an interesting experimental to choose. I remember one of my buddies, Night of Misfortune, created a strange which find you, what do you call that, strategy. He just rushed to which find you, and it worked on a couple people. It didn't work on me because I kind of was like, nah, I don't think that's gonna work, guys. I don't think it's gonna work, dude. And I watched him do it to some people, but I was able to counter it. And so it never worked on me. It was an interesting move to do. I tried it on some people. I don't think it worked for me, but it was really surprising back in 1.2.5 to have a witch find you wrecking your base. Now, Blue Train Bandit has to just sit there and wait for death, and I'm just gonna Blue Train Bandit, thank you very much for sending in the replay. You did awesome. You're a smoking crater right now, but you were an awesome player. That was a great match. Very, very cool. Ruiki did amazing. Kael is an awesome player. Just walking in there with her megaliths and her commander. That was totally GG. So I hope you guys at home enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed playing the match. So thank you for sending that in. Blue Train, you are an awesome guy and a great supporter. And you too, Kael. Ruiki, you are awesome as well. So thank you for commenting my videos and sending me replays. And we're playing in the StealSpeaks Open 2016. So you guys definitely have done a lot for my channel. So thanks for that. Anyhow, great match. Feel free to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and favorite this because it helps me out. And be sure to comment Blue Train Bandit rocks on my comment section because he sure is a cool dude, and that'd be a nice thing to see. I just want to see if you guys have made it this far, so hit up Blue Train Bandit rocks in the comment section. And as always, everybody, share this with your friends, family, and foes, and GG.